Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? Welcome back to another video. It is your boy Jaynarc, and today we're gonna ask GPT to help a certain team. That team is the Detroit Lions. I feel like they're always, not always, but these past two seasons, they're like one play or one step away from like being a Super Bowl, like going to the Super Bowl, winning a Super Bowl. I mean, this past year they were the #1 team, you know, and they ended up getting heartbroken by the Commanders because of certain decisions, But I honestly think that they're just a couple pieces away. Me personally, I don't know what pieces that could be, but I feel like ChatGPT might have an answer. They can pull all the data from all the certain databases, sports databases, and all that good stuff. So let's see what they have to say about it. All right, so we asked, what does the Lions have to do to win the Super Bowl this next season? Any new players they should add to propel the Detroit Lions to a Super Bowl victory in the upcoming 2025 NFL season? Several strategic moves and considerations are essential. Bolster the pass rush. Pass rush was a point of concern in the 2024 season. Aiden Hutchinson, despite leading a team with 7.5 sacks in 5 games, yeah, he was out. Acquiring a seasoned edge rusher like TJ Watt, or signing a veteran like Khalil Mack, I don't know. I don't think TJ Watt's not going to go for that much. I mean, he's going to go for a lot. Well, I'm capping. Enhance the secondary. Lower tiers. With the addition of quarterback DJ Reed brings experience, further depth is needed. Signing a free agent like Asante Samuel, known for his ball hawking skills, can elevate the secondary's performance. So Asante Samuel, #1. With the departure of veteran guard Kevin Zeitler, the Lions face uncertainty at the guard position. Second-round pick Tate Ratledge is expected to compete for a starting role, but adding an experienced depth could ensure stability and protect quarterback Jared Goff. Building a strong foundation. The Lions possess a youthful and talented core, pride of Detroit. Penei Sewell, I mean, all these guys, they're already going to be on the team, so we don't really have to worry about that. Veterans such as Stephon Gilmore, Byron Murphy could offer leadership and skill to the secondary. Adding experienced guards can ensure protection for Goff. Oh, so this pulling from different sources that what could help out. So Myles Garrett and Max Crosby just signed some crazy extensions, so they're not going anywhere. And the Lions' schedule will include challenging matchups against the Chiefs, Philadelphia Eagles, and Dallas Cowboys. Early season performance will be critical in establishing momentum and confidence. By addressing these key areas, enhancing the pass rush, strengthening the secondary, and solidifying the offensive line while building upon their young talent, the Lions can position themselves as a formidable, keyword formidable, contenders for the Super Bowl in the 2025 season. So, I guess with this being said, who could we trade for pass rush? I mean, we could honestly look through it ourselves in Madden, but we could sign Asante Samuel, who I don't think is signed currently. So we could do that. Solidifying the offensive line, maybe sign a veteran also. That could work too. So let's check what we could do in Madden. So Asante Samuel, who's 25 years old, could definitely help out this squad. Granted, I don't know who he's going to start over, but we'll sign him. I'm using a roster that I uploaded like probably a month ago. So it's probably, I don't know how accurate all of this is, but we're going to rock with this just for now. Matthew Judon wouldn't be ideal. He's a veteran pass rusher, which would be cool, but I don't know about getting him. But Justin Houston's still here? This OG, man, look how old he is. Bro is a problem, bro. He's really like that. He's really like that. I don't think he played this past season, but I always like seeing him on the field. So Jared Goff, Hendon Hooker, Kyle Allen. Running backs is good. Receivers is good. We don't need to change anything there. Tight end, we got Laporta, who's solid here. They said bolster the pass rush, so offensive line. Graham Gazlow. Okay, maybe we could get a new guard. We got Nite Muti and Tate Ratledge here. Right tackle Penei Sewell. So guard could definitely be something we work on. So Aiden Hutchinson, Marcus Davenport. All right, pass rush is low-key needs help. Unless we run a 4-3. It looks like we might just run a 4-3, so we're just going to let that rock. But cornerbacks, oh yeah, cornerbacks big time need. So we got Terrion Arnold here, Amik Robinson. So Terrion Arnold could be one of our, and they also signed Avonte Maddox. I didn't know that. But we just added in Avonte Samuel, or Asante Samuel, my fault. And we'll let Terrion Arnold be here, still developing. We got a good cornerback situation. So this team's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. Let's see what else we could possibly get. Maybe trade for people. We got to cut 6 players. That's crazy. we're getting trade offers. How about AJ Epinesa? He's not going to be a crazy addition. You know what? Let's not even bother with that. Let's actually get a real like winner. Like, let's go for a real winner. Mike Donna, who has star potential as a right end. If we gave them Monty, they would love that. But I'm not giving up JMO for him. So Mike Donna is an option there if we move around some picks. We also got Kwity Paye here to pair up with Aiden Hutchinson, because I think we run a 4-3. So that pass rush situation could be looking really nice. Abdul Carter, obviously we want to be able to get him. Jermaine Johnson, Michael Clemens. Jermaine Johnson, they want to trade him away. And Milton Williams just signed with the Patriots, so he's not going anywhere. Kobe Turner's not going anywhere. Travis Jones, Cam Jordan, they have mad DNs on their squad. Daniil Hunter, Danico Autry, not really much available here, so it's between AJ Epinesa and Mike Donna. So Mike Donna, I feel like they wouldn't move on from. So honestly, let's go with AJ Epinesa. AJ Epinesa, star development. If we could give them just a pick straight up, we barely have picks. We barely have picks as it is. All right, so maybe a third of next year for Epinesa could work out. They're not interested. All right, what could we give up for him? I don't want to give up a second. So how about I remove that? Just give him 3 and a 4. Really? A second for him, bro? He's got to really turn up if that's the case. How about a second of 2026 then? All right, cool. I'd rather not give up that pick of this year. At least, you know, we keep something. So we get Epinesa, and all right, so we're kind of in a good situation. Yo, we could also sign a veteran like Shaq Mason. Shaq Mason, 32-year-old right guard for a 1-year deal. And then we would have the rotation necessary for that. I'm good with that. That honestly should solidify things for them. All right, so I know it's preseason, but we won 34-6 in preseason. Oh, it was the Giants too. I don't know why I just got hyped about that. Jared Goff had a good game. Jameis Winston threw 4 picks. Holy moly. David Montgomery had 2 touchdowns. Receiving wise, we already know our guys did their thing. Let's see what the sacks will look like. DJ with 2 sacks. Jack Campbell with 1. Aiden Hutchinson with 1. Anzalone with half sack. Lee McNeil with half sack. Paschal and Eric Hallett with half sack. So good amount of sacks on the defensive side of things. DJ Reed with 2 picks. Avonte Maddox with 2 picks. Okay. 4 interceptions total on preseason. That's great. That's great. All right, so we lost a banger with the Chiefs, 36-42. They had 500 yards of offense. Gardner Minshew and Hendon Hooker had a battle. Jared Goff threw 3 picks, but still had 84 completion percentage. Mahomes threw a pick as well too. So lots of interceptions. Khalif Raymond went off. 4 catches, 136 yards, and 1 touchdown. So maybe because it was against the backups, even still, he went off. You got to give respect to that. AJ Epinesa had a half sack, and so did Ahmad Hassan. And DJ Reader and Josh Paschal had half sacks. Okay. Dan Jackson had a pick. That was and Malcolm Rodriguez. Wow, they had like a million on their end. Amazing. Amazing. So last game of the preseason, we're facing off against the Steelers. Let's see if we would ball out. Let's see if we win this game. I mean, we ended up winning 42-21. Great matchup here. Hopefully Jared Goff had a phenomenal game. Lots of offensive yards. Jared Goff, 220 yards, 97 pass rating, got sacked twice, 16 for 27. Not a high completion percentage. Aaron Rodgers threw a touchdown and a pick. And it's okay, we got sacked twice, so we had a good amount of rushing touchdowns between Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. So at least we know that that's good. Sacks. DJ Reader had a sack. So DJ Reader, I feel like he's going to make some huge plays for us. Kirby Joseph, Amik Robinson, and Derek Barnes all had picks. So at least our defense is doing well. 2-1 in the preseason. I can't complain. So let's move off these players, cut our 22 players, and move to the middle of the season. So we go to the middle of the season and we're 3-3, which is kind of a bummer. I thought we'd be playing way better than that. I mean, ChatGPT said that's all we needed, right? So that's kind of disappointing, but we're gonna stick it out. We're gonna stick with it, and hopefully we're gonna keep hoping, because all we can do really is just hope, right? So let's take a look at our numbers. Our offense is ranked 19. Jared Goff only has 6 passing touchdowns, bruh. Defensively, we're 11th, so our offense is better. Jared Goff has 7 picks on the year. Bro, you're an 88 overall. How do you have 7 picks on the year, bro? You're supposed to be helping us out. Like, what? Our defense, Jack Campbell's leading in tackles. 2 sacks from Aiden Hutchinson. AJ Epinesa has half a sack. Barely any plays, bro. What are we doing? Asante Samuel has 1 pick. I'm not liking what we're doing so far. Granted, it's only been 6 games that we played. This is not looking good. We're running a 3-4 under. No wonder. We're supposed to be running a 4-3. We're supposed to be running a 4-3. We out here, and bro, what are these schemes, bro? A 3-4 under. No wonder our defense isn't doing much. And our offense, what is Jared Goff? Jared Goff is not a strong arm quarterback. He's shown us that in the Super Bowl. He's a field general. Let him dice up the field. So, as y'all know, I will change up the scheme selection thingy majigger here because I'd rather have us have a field general at QB than that percentage they were showing us. But these percentages are not good at all. Like, this is not good. So the West Coast spread gives us with the tight end and all that, but West Coast zone run might be our best bet here. Maybe that'll change something up for the offense just to get them going. And defense, us changing to 4-3, hopefully will make our D-line get after it because they're running a 3-4. That's not what we wanted out of them. So 3-3, we're facing the 0-6 Titans. We lose this, I'm pretty sure it's game over. Pretty sure ChatGPT ruined what we got going on, and we won 28-23. Thank God. Thank God. We beat the Packers here, then I'll sim to the end of the season. So they're 5-3, and we lost 35-23, facing the 6-3 Texans. Yo, this is a tough schedule, bro. This is a tough schedule. No way we lose back-to-back games, though. I think we're better than that. I think we're better than that to lose back-to-back games. That's not likely gonna happen. With 30-10, we win that. We got the 2-8 Jags. All right, let's go to playoffs. So we go 9-8. We just lost to the Vikings, and we're facing them. All right, so we're in the playoffs, so we still got to see if we're going to make the Super Bowl. So, granted, our offense finished 12. Jared Goff, barely any passing touchdowns. Our defense finished 21st. How? 25 touchdowns, 13 picks for Jared Goff. Got sacked 44 times. 16 touchdowns from Jahmyr Gibbs. 10 touchdowns from David Montgomery with 166 yards. All right. Amon-Ra had a great year. 1,400 yards, 96 catches, and 10 TDs. Frank Ragnow and Taylor Decker gave up hella sacks, bro. Hella sacks. Aiden Hutchinson had 8 sacks. DJ Reader had 6. Aleem McNeil had 5, but Davenport had 3.5. Epinesa had 2. What are we doing, Epinesa? What are we doing? Asante Samuel had 3 picks. So, all right. Playoff run begins now. We're facing the Vikings. Let's go. All right, so we're down. It's 3rd and 2. I'm gonna run a play here. I feel like I can help them out just a tad bit, because they don't have no turnovers. We don't have any turnovers yet. We're losing this game. Wide open. Brock Wright, perfect. All right, that should help them score. Please. All right, they scored. Game is on line. Make a big stop here. Oh, get a better field position. Oh wow, they scored right then and there. All right, so we ended up winning 21-14. I might have helped out quite a bit. Jared Goff had 80 completion percentage. JJ McCarthy was balling. 143 pass rating for Jared Goff, though. No rush attack whatsoever. And we're on to the divisional. So we've got the Seahawks in the divisional round. They went 13-4. They're going to end up scoring a touchdown here. I have faith in our offense to make plays. 4th down alert, keep the drive alive. They tried to. Oh, interception was thrown. We're down 10. Oh, my gosh, dude. Okay, at least we got to stop here, but we need the offense to go down the field and score. It's 4th quarter. We need to score a bet. We get the ball back. Let's see. Jared Goff, are you him? Big field goal kick. We make the field goal. And we're getting the ball back. Holy crap. Overtime alert. We need to score. Overtime alert. We need to score again. Bro, it's 2nd overtime. Bro, should I play? No, I have faith in the offense. Oh, did we win? Oh my God, we won 13-10. Sam Darnold, what happened? Passer ratings were terrible. Even Jalen Murrow had to come into the game. No one had higher than a 72 passer rating. Jared Goff threw 2 picks, but we're on to the conference championship. How? Wait, ChatGPT might be onto something. They might be onto something because we shouldn't even be here. All right, so NFC Championship is actually against the Commanders, who just scored a touchdown. So let's see if our offense can score. All right, big 3rd down. We make a stop. 2-minute drill, get some points. Never mind. Jared Goff to a pick. We're down. Okay, we scored before the half. It's tied 14-14. We're moving down the field. It's just a back and forth affair in this 4th quarter. Okay, we're down 3. Big end of the game drive. Third down, 3rd and 1. Pick that up. Pick it up. 4th and 1. Come on. 3rd and 9. We got to kick this. All right, we do. Game is on line. Make a big stop here. Holy crap. Another OT banger. Another OT banger. Go down the field and score. Let's go. We do. Stop them. Oh, the commander scored right back. Let's go down the field and score. Okay, we stop them. Okay, overtime. Get a score here. Big field goal kick. Make it work. Oh my God, they're in the Super Bowl. They're in the Super Bowl. All right. 74 pass rating. Jared Goff did not play better than Jaden Daniels, yet we're in the Super Bowl. I'm in disbelief. I'm in disbelief. Bro, we're facing the freaking Ravens in the Super Bowl, bro. Like, and we're 9-8, and they're 14-3. I'm telling you, we're probably the 7th seed. So the fact that we're here is insane. Yeah, we're the 7th seed in the Super Bowl. We went through the 2 seed, the 1 seed, and the 6 seed. So ChatGPT might have the answer, bro. Let's see. Super Bowl is underway. Our offense held them to 3 points. Big 3rd down stop. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Defense still holding it down. We need to get a score here. Field goal kick will do just fine. We're tied 3-3 at the half. We get a stop on defense again. They ended up scoring. We need to score, though. We need to score. 4th down alert. Yes, we scored. Ravens go down the field. They might score here. I believe they did. Go down the field. Oh, we lost that quick? Damn. 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 Oh, whoa. 3rd. Wow. Jared Goff, 69 completion percentage. Didn't throw a pick. 94 pass rating. But we ended up losing, bro. We ended up losing shots. Okay, so rush attack non-existent. Jared Goff had more attempts and yards than freaking Jahmyr Gibbs. That's great. That's amazing. So we end up losing to the Ravens by 3. Kind of disappointing. We only had 1.5 sack from one player. Aiden Hutchinson had half a sack, no interceptions, but we ended up losing the Super Bowl. That's a heartbreaker. ChatGPT almost had a 100% completion percentage with what they requested us to do, but we lose in the biggest game of all. So that sucks.